Guten Tag, ciao, hello, good morning. I didn't really prepare that. I could have gotten like 12 different languages good morning, but I didn't. So good morning, my fellow humans. It is another beautiful spring day here in Sperry. As you can tell, I'm lost beneath the black locust tree. It is mass chaos here this morning. You know, you got people getting up, going to work. You know, you can tell there's nothing. I have neighbors. It's still nothing. At least I don't have to get on a cattle train or do anything fucking stupid. I can just be right here. Listen to the birds. You probably can't hear the bumblebees. They're big fans of this. So today I wanted to do a yard update. I have realized that my fly is down. Hold on just a second. Yes, I can do that one-handed. Used to be an alcoholic. Everybody's gonna think I'm fucking crazy, but that's because nobody knows that I make YouTube videos. It is I don't know, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and nobody's out, so they're probably all gonna think I'm nuts anyway. But it is full on into spring, and I wanted to do a yard update. I kind of had enough rain and time that I sort of kind of missed mowing my grass, and now that it's like a foot tall, mowing it just kind of seemed kind of stupid, and I didn't really want to mow it because it's all seeded out and it's really thick and amazing to walk through and lay in. I spread. That's good, Chance. That's cool. Thanks. If only I could edit that out, but you guys are going to see that for the rest of your life. I didn't really want to cut the grass anyway, so I actually started mowing. I did cut the front yard, which was dumb, because that's where all my Kentucky bluegrass and stuff is, and if there's any place that I shouldn't have mowed, it was probably there, but I did it anyway just because I was an idiot. And then by the time I got to here, I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. So I think I'm going to put the bagger on the lawnmower, and I think I'm going to kind of keep this more like a Japanese Zen garden kind of thing, and just mow around the outer edge and mow paths over to my trees and around to stuff. And that's it. I figure that by the time the middle of July gets here, it'll all be dry, and I'll probably be able to just mow through it anyway. So I figure, why not let the dandelions and the clover and the seed and everything else just let it live. You know, all my trees and everything else here, I just let live wide open. So I figured, you know what? I really like the grass. You know, the stone beam eatery down there at the lake, he doesn't have no grass. He's just got rocks and trees. He comes up here and just falls face first right in this shit like it's a big mattress or something. So I enjoy it myself. So people might call me a Hoosier, but I don't give a fuck. One, it's my property. Two, I'm only 30, so I'm experimenting with every single thing I do in my life just to try to get it all right and see what happens. Curious to see if birds will come and eat the seed. Curious to see how long it takes for the grass to seed out and drop so that there could maybe be more thicker grass. I'm experimenting, guys. Fuck people. We're all scientists. We're allowed to do whatever the hell we want. Alright, so 4 minutes in, we're going to go through. These are the black locust trees. I hope that, because it's on front-facing camera, so you probably can't see them worth the fuck, because the sun's coming up, but maybe if I get over here. And forgive me for all the noise that I make, because, you know, passing the phone back and forth from hand to hand really makes a bunch of noise, but these smell just like honeysuckle. See if I can capture some bumblebees. I just heard one. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's gone already. But yeah, these are the black locusts. I think these are my favorite trees. When it comes to firewood, there ain't but one or two that are any hotter. And they don't shed, so you're never picking up sticks from your yard. And in the springtime, they just explode with the most beautiful and the most amazing smelling flowers. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them, guys. Let's see here. Rhubarb. Rhubarb's going wide open. Look at here. Everybody's pretty happy this spring. Here's my crapper hider tree. I don't know, someday when I have a really nice outhouse, I don't know if I'm gonna hide it or not. I probably still will. But yeah, this is the black locust too. It's the same thing, but it was only about this tall. Well, no, I'm lying. Let's see here. I guess it did have a lot of this, so, but it wasn't nearly that big this spring yet. My thuja pines are growing exponentially. This one here is almost as tall as me. Almost. Watch him. So yeah, like I said, I think it was a mistake to cut the front lawn, but we're gonna get some more rain and stuff, so I'm gonna cut it and bag it since there's, you know, 10 tons of shit laying on it, as you can see. I'm gonna cut it and bag it, make it look really nice again, and then I'm just gonna let it grow too. And then I think I'm gonna keep the bagger on the lawnmower for that purpose, and I'm going to just keep my paths cut. I like it. It's kind of like, it's like walking through a meadow or something, but you have a nice path, you know, so it's groovy. Here's another little cedar tree I planted that'll take the place of these willows here someday. I'll hang my hammocks from them, and I'll hang my bird feeders and stuff. And there's another. These guys, these two trees here, this one and that guy, I actually planted them 11 years ago, the summer that I got diagnosed with cancer. This is my red oak tree. It is actually growing from right there all the way up this year. It's hard to get the lighting just right, guys, so some of this stuff might be shadowed and shitty, and I'm sorry for that, but I just wanted to do a nice video for this morning. It's amazing how fast that goes. Got little dwarf Alberta spruces that the horses have half eaten off, but they're still coming, so that's good. That's good anyway. We have our 2 for $5 Arbor Day spruces that look are kind of peaky, but he'll make it. Rose is coming back. Awesome. And there's the other one of those. These things are not the same. These two are. But the first two and these two are different, and those two are different from each other. About 12. All but 4 died. 2 of the 4 are different from each other, and those 2 are different from the other 2. So if you spend money buying plants from a place, I don't know, keep a fucking eye on stuff. Here's my white oak. It's coming fairly good. Finally, it's about the last one to take, but it did, and it's pretty good sized already. I have another dwarf Alberta spruce, whoop, right there. I don't usually involve him much because he's just kind of over there doing his own thing. But yeah, look at all that grass, dude. I cut this shit was like this tall. Whoops. I should have just cut my paths and gone on my merry way. So yeah, I think I'm just going to cut circles around everything and just paths. You know, that I generally take about the same path every time I check my trees. So this is that bur oak that I planted, $65 bur oak that I planted. He's already got half a foot of new growth on or better. Lovely little tree. Absolutely lovely little tree. One of my new favorites for sure. This is actually the only male oak that I have. All my other oaks are females. But yeah, this is him there. He didn't even notice I planted him. Didn't even care. Didn't even notice. Well, we're already up to 10 minutes here. But hey, I got some good news. After all the ass kicking and everything else that happened. Oh, look at that shit. What? Yep. Of course it's still alive. It's from the grass family or something from a billion years ago. It's never gonna die. Jeez. Dogs are barking. Look at that grass. Look at that. See, I'm just an old hippie. I like being part of the earth. Decided not to fight against it, but just to love it and go with it, and it works better. This was the pin oak volunteer that I took from my grandmother's house. That is now taller than I can reach, but it is, something's going wrong with it again. Same thing that happened last year. This spotty shit. Start out, you think it might be bugs, but then it's something else, I think, and it's got spots everywhere. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what it is, but it's probably going to end up killing it. It's one of the best trees I have. It's probably going to end up dying because I don't know what disease has been overcoming it. So it's really sad, you know. A lot of people wouldn't think it, but you know, you plant a tree and you watch it grow for so many years. It's kind of like a child, you know, or something, or a pet. And you know, something happens to it, and you don't really know what to do, you know. And I'll have to do my research. Maybe there's a spray or something I can put on it, and maybe I can save it, but I don't know. I really don't know. Especially considering where that one came from. I really hope it makes it. It's growing like hell. But if all the leaves fucking rot off and turn to shit, it's not going to make it. So I don't know. Sad day. But then we got this guy who has blued up all the way down. Very happy here behind the house. Very happy. And, and then, Choopy brought me a, boy, and he's all crooked and looks like shit. God damn. Oh, sorry, that's the side of my face there. Choopy brought me a, swamp white oak from the middle of the swamp. And, there, that's a little better. So that's another addition, if and in case he grows. Apparently the dog's onto something. Don't judge me because I got shit everywhere, guys. I'm kind of lazy, and I have a lot of shit to do, and I have a lot more shit on my mind. So, oh, yep, and then last but not least, is this last? Oh no, it's not the last one either, because I always forget about that one thing. The Buckeye that I robbed from out in the woods is still alive, and I think actually might do just fine. Now, last but not least, I always skip this guy, because like I said, I always make the same rounds around the yard, and then I always forget about this guy. He's going to be, hopefully, one of the favorites one of these days. He's all covered in grass. He's all covered in grass. There we go. That's the weeping cherry. Weeping cherry tree. Got it in this stupid pen here so that the bunny ratchets don't eat it all off, because they're cocksuckers like that. You never know when they're gonna kill your trees for you. That's it, guys. So I'm gonna run inside and plug my phone in, let this video upload, and I hope maybe I made your day just a little better. That's about all I got. Went on a wheeler ride yesterday again. Should have took some video of that, but well, if you guys want to know what it's like, you're just gonna have to get your own. You're gonna have to come up here to mow. You're gonna have to do it yourself. But I suppose, humans, till we meet again, good day.